Okay, so in today's video, we are going to check out XRP's chart and see what is going on there. But the main focus of today's update is going to be on the news side of stuff, and we are going to see what is happening in that area. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones. And let's start today's video by reading this article. Ripple's CTO explains main difference between XRP and Bitcoin, and I believe this was an argument that started in Twitter, and a lot of people were saying in XRP, because the total supply is somewhere around, I believe it was 100 billion tokens, and right now we have about 50 to maybe 60 billion token in circulating supply. Then it means compared to Bitcoin, in terms of supply in circulation, XRP is in a much worse position. However, according to David Schwartz, and I think he's absolutely right on this one, the percentage of circulating supply relative to total supply doesn't really matter a whole lot. What really matters if you want to compare Bitcoin to XRP is the value of remaining tokens in terms of dollar, meaning market cap. And if you want to compare XRP to Bitcoin according to this method, then okay, XRP is actually in a much better position. However, in my opinion, we shouldn't really be comparing XRP to Bitcoin because these two have absolutely nothing in common. Bitcoin now is known as a great asset outside of the traditional financial system that you can have, and it's going to act as a store of value for you, and nobody can have control over it. That's great. However, XRP is not a store of value token. No, XRP is a utility token, and its goal is basically to make payments a lot cheaper and a whole lot faster. So when it comes to utility, XRP is definitely a better choice. However, when it comes to a store of value, I think Bitcoin has definitely the advantage there. Now let's move on to the next article. Okay, according to the title of this thing, ultra rare golden cross puts XRP 15% above Bitcoin. Let's just read this one and see what is going on. In an article by U.Today, last week it was reported that an extremely rare golden cross was forming on the price chart of XRP against market-leading cryptocurrency. Basically, they mean a golden cross happened in XRP BTC's chart, and they say currently trading at this number relative to Bitcoin, XRP is just 20% below its local highs versus the major coin. And with golden cross just entering the scene, the most logical question that hits the collective mind of market participants is that, is this just the beginning? And they continue in here by saying, if we try to look for answers in the price history of these two assets, we will fail, as there are no previous occurrence of 23-day median crossing the 200-day median, which is ultimately a golden cross. And I think I have the chart right in here. There we go. So this red one is the 200-day moving average, and this green one, I think it is the 23-day. And as you can see in here, we recently had a golden cross. Now, am I going to interpret this thing as a fantastic buy opportunity? For me personally, no, I'm not really a big fan of moving averages. However, this is not about me. No, hearing a term like golden cross, in my opinion, can create a great bullish narrative in the crypto space. And for example, if we remember, a couple of months ago in Algorand, there was an article suggesting that we had a golden cross there. And since that point, I think in Algo, we got like a 50 to like 100% move on the upside, which was great. And in XRP, this can potentially have the same result, but I think we can actually identify in here better patterns. Let's go on XRP Bitcoin's chart. Excuse me. Okay. You see, if you want to talk about things like golden cross, basically bullish structures on XRP, then why not talking about a fantastic classic double bottom structure right in here? Excuse me, what just happened? There we go. This is a classic double bottom, and right now we are on the verge of getting a break of the pattern. Now, what's the target going to be according to this thing? Okay, first things first, you need to put your chart on regular escape. Okay, this is an unbelievably important point. I told you so many times, there is no such thing as measuring your targets in logarithmic scale. So let's just do this, and we need to measure the high tower pattern from here, let's say, yep, to about this point, and we should put this thing at our breaking point. There we go. Okay, it's going to be right around this number, which means at that point, XRP is probably going to be somewhere between $6 to potentially $8. Does this mean that in this area, we are going to form a top? Sure, we can do something like this and get a move down from here, but this doesn't mean that in this area, we are 100% going to have our final top. No, this is just the bare minimum target for this great double bottom structure. And in XRP, I think $6 to $8 can be considered as kind of a bare minimum target. So let's have a quick conclusion so far. Is having a golden cross in XRP versus Bitcoin chart a good sign? The answer is yes. But if you want to look for some more bullish signs, I think you can definitely consider this double bottom structure, which suggests in XRP, maybe we are indeed at the beginning to middle of the bull run, and our move up in the mid to long term is just simply not over yet. Now let's move on to the next article. Okay, in here they say XRP is centralized controlled security. Now, first things first, XRP is definitely not a security. This is now the law of the land, but whether it's actually centralized or not, okay, here's a very important point. What if XRP is actually centralized? Why are we so obsessed with this term decentralized? Should all of the crypto projects be 100% decentralized? Why? And I remember a lot of people talking about XRP a couple of years ago, and they were saying actually the same exact thing. XRP is centralized, and that's why it is so worthless and it's not going to have a bull run. I just do not understand it. In my opinion, in the crypto market, there are spaces for centralized and also decentralized projects at the same time. And for XRP, I think we are actually more centralized than some other projects, for example, like Algorand, but that is not a bad thing. So in conclusion, is XRP a security? Absolutely not. This is the law of the land now, but is it kind of centralized? Maybe. However, is it bad? The answer, in my opinion at least, is no. And I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section. So if you think otherwise, definitely let me know. I absolutely respect your opinion. And finally, let's actually go on XRP's chart itself and see what is going on. I think our chart was from Binance. Yep, I think so. So what is happening in here? Maybe it's best to put the chart on logarithmic and go on 30-minute time frame. Okay, if you remember the last time that we talked about XRP, we were somewhere around these areas, and I was saying this can be like a 1 2 3 4 5 wave up, and then we want to see a correction structure on the downside. But after that correction, I'm counting on another move up. So what happened? As you can see, at the moment we are getting a move down in XRP, but pay attention to this. We are just constantly having overlapping of the waves in our pullbacks right in here. So what's the message? I'm going to say there's actually a good chance that in this phase down in Ripple, at least right now, in my opinion, we are having a corrective movement on the downside and not an impulse. And after our correction is over, I'm hoping that we're going to get some more moves on the upside in order to at least take the highest side in here for the first target around $2.8. But I'm hoping that we're going to go quite a bit higher than that. And in terms of the channels, I think you can have a very classic descending channel in here. Excuse me. There we go. This is our upper line. This is going to be our lower line right in here. Okay, so if you want to be bullish with a bit more confidence, maybe it's best for you to just wait a bit more and see, are we going to have a move up from here or maybe a bit lower? Doesn't really matter. In order to do something like this, get a break off the channel, pull back, and then a continuation of the move up. If we do this, that is going to be a fantastic bullish sign for us. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in XRP's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.